look at this email? I just got it from our wedding venue. Yeah, I know, but like, look here. It says that our payment is late. We've been paid in full for like 3 months. Yeah, sure. Let me take a look. Oh, it's probably just an error in their system or something. It looks like their system populated an invoice for $4,500. Why don't you just call them? I'm sure it's nothing to stress over. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna call them. Thank you for calling ABC Venue. This is Trisha. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Hi, Trisha. This is Amanda. I am getting married at ABC Venue in about 2 months, and I was just wondering if Alyssa is working today. She's been our venue coordinator that's been helping us plan everything. Alyssa who? Alyssa Green. She's my cousin. I was just wondering if I'd be able to speak with her. Oh, Alyssa Green. Yeah, she doesn't work here anymore. What do you mean she doesn't work there anymore? I was just there last week for a walkthrough. Last Monday, actually. We finalized the floor plan. Am I calling the right ABC venue? The one on 123 Road? Yeah, this is the right place. Like I said, Alyssa was let go at the end of last week. New management, layoffs, downsizing, you know the bit. I'm Trisha, though, so I'm here. I can help you. Oh my god. I feel terrible for my cousin. She loved her job. Well, I mean, it's whatever. Sometimes you have to trim the fat. She shouldn't take it personally. Anyways, are you just gonna cry about your cousin, or do you want answers to your questions? I'm Trisha. What can I help you with? Yeah, sorry, no, I'm not trying to waste your time. Me and my fiance, Evan, we got an email alert today saying that we owed $4,500. Really, it was $4,000, and then there was a late fee attached to it twice. I don't know, I was thinking it was some sort of mistake, but I just wanted to call and confirm. We have been paid in full since February. Oh, well, let me just pull it up in our system. Everything's new here, so you're right, maybe it's a mistake. You said your name was Amanda, and Evan's your fiance? Yes, we are getting married there July 18th. Oh, okay, yeah, I see you in our system. Everything looks good on our end. Okay, good. So the invoice that was sent was just like an error? No, everything on our end is correct, meaning the invoice that was sent was correct. No, you have a mistake on your end. Our total bill was $8,000. We booked this right when the venue opened. It was a special deal, and we were related to somebody that worked there, so we got a discount. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. My dad owns this place, and he doesn't make mistakes, and in here it says you owe $4,500. So I'm not really sure what you want us to do. I'd like you to take a look at our contract and cross-reference the number that we're supposed to be charged, and then correct it in your system. I don't know. Unfortunately, I just don't have the capability to do that. So, do you want to give your credit card number over the phone? Or do you want to stop by, pay cash or check? No, I'm not paying $4,500. We're paid in full. I'm sorry, do you have a manager there? I'd feel more comfortable if I was able to speak with a manager. Well, I am the executive director of events, so I'm as high up as it goes. Okay, would I be able to speak to your dad then? He's like super busy, but sure, I'll have him call you. Okay, my availability is pretty open. He can literally call me at any time. Do you need my cell? Is it the one that's like on the contract here? I'll just give him that. Wait, I thought you said that you didn't have the capability of seeing the contract. Okay, great. I'll have him call you then. Bye. What the hell? I need to talk to Alyssa. She's not answering. I'm just gonna go see her. She drives to her cousin's house. Knock, knock, knock. Alyssa! Hey, sorry I didn't answer your call. I've just been moping around. Yeah, are you okay? I just heard about your job. I'm okay. I'm just really upset. I loved that job. I don't understand what happened. You were just working last week. You met with me and like 5 other brides. Yeah, apparently some new guy swooped right in and wanted to pay cash for the venue. And they sold. They didn't give us any warning. Then they fired almost everybody that worked there. I went to go in on Friday to log in. Computer's blocked. I thought it was an issue, so I called in. Some random man named Roy answers the phone. He tells me that I need to return my work laptop immediately and that my last paycheck will be coming in the mail. Are you kidding me? Yeah, whoever they have running the wedding department now sucks. Some woman named Trisha. No, you have got to be kidding me. They have Trisha running the event department? From what I know, yeah. She is one of the most rude and arrogant people I have ever talked to on the phone. Do you know her? No, but she was part of my experience on Friday when I had to return my laptop and my badge and my work cell phone. Let me tell you what happened. Rewind to that past Friday. Why are the doors locked? Knock, knock, knock. Hey, how can I help you? This place is closed today. You can't come in for tours. Oh, I'm not here for a tour. I'm Alyssa. I'm here to return my work laptop, my phone, my badge. The door was locked. That's why I knocked like 10 times. Oh, okay. Well, come on in. I'm Roy. I'm the new owner of ABC Venue. Thanks for coming in so quickly. Well, you said it was urgent and that I had to get here right away. Here's my stuff. I don't know if you need anything else from me. You know what? Actually, I do. Do you have like 2 or 3 hours spare today? I mean, you were going to be working, so I'm sure your schedule's free. What? I mean, yeah, my schedule's free, but what do you need me for 2 to 3 hours for? Well, I was hoping you might be available to stick around, talk us through all the booked clients that you had, maybe show us how the systems work, just to make, a smooth transition for everybody. It would really mean a lot to us if you'd volunteer your time. I'm really sorry, but I do not want to help you guys. You just fired me for no reason. And I have 18 clients this year. That's going to take way longer than 3 hours. Oh, I didn't realize it takes longer than that. So what, could you do 3 hours today, maybe 3 hours Monday, 3 hours Tuesday? I know you don't have a lot going on. I saw you were scheduled all week to work. I mean, I do care about my clients. I don't want them to have a bad wedding experience. Would you pay me as like a contractor, or would you just add my time onto my last paycheck? Why would we be paying you? I'm asking you to volunteer your time. I said that. I thought that was clear. You want me to come in here for multiple days and train your staff for free? Am I understanding that correctly, Roy? Yes. There. Now you got it. What do you say? I can buy you coffee and lunch every single day you come in. Ew, no. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. Whatever. Kids these days, you guys never want to work. Anyways, you can head to your desk and grab your things. Thanks for dropping off the laptop. She heads back to her desk. Are you seriously crying right now? Yeah, I am crying. I just lost my first job, and I actually love this job. Oh my God, so dramatic. It's a job. You can just get a new one. Yeah, well, I don't even get to say goodbye to any of my clients that I book. I'm assuming you're the one that's getting my job? Well, I'm actually getting everybody's job in here. Everybody from your team got let go. You guys fired everybody? This job is hard. It's a lot of hard work and long hours. It's not a job meant for one person. No offense. I don't know what your background is. I don't really have a background, but I grew up going to a lot of my dad's fundraisers and gala events. I'm sure I can handle it. Anyways, my dad texted me that you're not going to help us get set up for success. Rude. But I did want to offer you first dibs on anything that's in that closet over there. Just a bunch of junk and trinkets everywhere. And if you don't want any of it, I'm throwing it out. Are you talking about that closet right there? The decor closet? Yeah. It looks like an antique shop in there, and not a good one. I got a dumpster. I'm going to be taking everything out later today, unless you want to take it. No, seriously, you can't do that. You can't throw the stuff in the closet out. Says who? Because nobody in this room's my boss, and my dad said, do whatever I want. You can't throw that stuff out in the closet because a lot of the couples have booked the decor package, which comes from items in that closet. I think it would be a really bad business decision. Well, I'm the executive director of events, and you're unemployed, so I don't think I want to take your business advice. I'm serious, Trisha. A lot of couples paid for that. You can't just take it away from them. Oh my gosh, you are just annoying. Did you get everything from your desk? Almost. There's just one thing in the drawer that I need to grab really quickly. She grabs her flash drive. Okay, that's it. I will be out of your hair. And honestly, I hope you reconsider about the decorations. This place is amazing, and all the couples that you'll meet, they're amazing. And if you could please tell them that this was not my decision to step away. I'm not contacting anyone. When they need something, they'll call me, they'll email me, and I'll type it up or whatever. Back to the present. I am so sorry that happened to you, Alyssa. And I feel so bad I didn't call you. Honestly, I was spiraling. I was so depressed. I sat and cried in my house all weekend by myself. Oh, no, do not feel bad about me. Honestly, this is your livelihood. That was your job. I'm just glad that you're doing okay. Thanks for understanding. I just don't understand what they're doing. There are so many people getting married this year that are going to be screwed over. I feel like I should reach out. I mean, do you have any of their contact information? Yeah, at least my couples. I took my flash drive. It was in my drawer. It had everything on it. Well, email them. Call them. I think they deserve a heads up. Because like you said, Trisha wasn't even going to call anybody and let them know. Yeah, actually, why were you calling them? Oh, I didn't even tell you. The reason I ended up calling them was because I got some email that said I owed $4,500. There was 2 late fees on there, even though we've been paid in full since February. What? Yeah, and I ended up on the phone with Trisha, which led me here, and I'm honestly just waiting a call from the owner, Roy. Well, don't hold your breath. I mean, in my eyes, it's a pretty easy situation. I signed a contract with ABC Venue for $8,000. I paid that fee in full, way before the date it was due, and so there's absolutely no reason I should be getting additional fees or have two late fees on there. Any sane business person would be able to get through that conversation and understand that's an error on their part, right? I would hope so. Well, I'm really sorry about all of this. And if you don't feel comfortable stepping foot in the venue on our wedding day, I totally get it. These people are terrible. No, no, no. I would never miss your wedding day. And the only thing better than working a wedding is attending as a guest. So don't think I would miss it in a second. And I'll find out about that decor thing, because the decor thing is in our package. And if they're not providing it, they should be giving us some sort of refund. Yeah, definitely. Later that day, she gets a call from Roy. Hi, this is Amanda. Who's calling? Hi, this is Roy. I had a note from my daughter to give you a call. Oh, yes, and I'm so happy you gave me a call back. I was spiraling a little bit. I don't think your daughter Trisha was understanding where I was coming from. But we were already paid in full for $8,000 for the venue, and we received an invoice for $4,500 and included 2 late payments. I was just calling to clear the air because that was a mistake on your guys' part. Why would that be a mistake on our part? The venue costs $1,200 to rent. It's pretty clear, it's all over the website. Oh, well, I understand that that's the normal rate, but our cousin worked there at the time. We got a specialty discount. We were one of the first couples to book the venue, so they gave it to us at a rate of $8,000. That's the price that's been agreed upon for about a year now. Well, does your family member work here now? No, it seems you fired her on Friday. Okay then, it seems that family discount is invalid. What do you mean invalid? You cannot take away a discount that is in the contract. Both parties agreed to it. Yeah, well, that whole agreement's kind of invalid now, isn't it? Because you made that agreement with ABC Venue, and we're actually changing to DEF Venue. And your family member doesn't work here anymore, so the discount doesn't apply. It's not really hard, just pay the bill. I'm not paying that bill, and it doesn't matter if you change the name. Are you really trying to bully me into paying that? I'm not bullying you into anything. I'm just laying out the facts here. It's pretty simple. Your family member doesn't work here. We're no longer ABC Venue. The prices that you agreed upon no longer stand. The price is $12,000. That's that. I don't just have an extra $4,000 laying around. We're 2 months out from my wedding day. Well, maybe you'll just find somewhere else to get married. Find somewhere else to get married? I've sent out the invitations. Everything is planned for your location. I'm not finding somewhere else to get married. I'm getting married there, and I'm not paying the extra fee. The client isn't always right. And I would know. I've been in many court cases. This wouldn't stand a chance. I'll win. Actually, I wasn't even thinking about a court case. But now that you say it, that does sound great. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wasn't suggesting that. No, I wasn't. I do not think that's a good route. Really? That's strange, because just a couple minutes ago it seemed like you didn't care that much. I think it would be very beneficial for my lawyer to contact you and to see about that fee you're talking about. Is that really necessary? Because I'm thinking about it now, and maybe I can just reduce the fee back to that $8,000. That actually sounds great. But you know what? I really want to have a meeting with you and your daughter, Trisha, just to go over everything and make sure I have all the details straight for my wedding day. I want to feel confident, because if not, I really feel like I'm going to have to reach out and see if any other couples are dealing with the same stuff, because this is really crazy. It's just causing me a lot of stress. Unnecessary stress before my wedding day. I can assure you, we're not trying to cause you unnecessary stress. Not at all. I think a meeting, just us, would be great. Yeah, I agree. I think a meeting is necessary to decide how I want to move forward with this situation. Great. How about Friday? That sounds fabulous. I'll see you Friday. She hangs up and immediately calls her lawyer. Yeah, so this is a suable offense, correct? Oh yeah, honey. If you would decide to take this poor man to court, you'd win. Thanks, Aunt Molly. Thank God I could just call you for this kind of advice. Are you doing anything on Friday? We have a meeting with the venue, and I'm just going to tell them that you're coming along as my aunt. I'd love to have you in the room. Oh, I'm there, honey. Just send me the details. She also goes to her cousin's house. Hey, Alyssa. Hey. Sorry, I'm so winded. I just rented a storage unit. I've been moving things around all day. What do you need? A storage unit? Why'd you rent a storage unit? Well, after we were talking the other day, it really got me thinking how much I care about my clients and how everything that they were doing was just not sitting right with me. So I made an impulsive decision. Please don't tell me I'm crazy. In the middle of the night, I drove to DEF venue and I went dumpster diving. Ew, gross. What were you dumpster diving for? The decor. Remember how I said Trisha was cleaning out the decorations closet? She literally took every single thing that we had organized in boxes and placed it right in the dumpster. It took me like 3 hours to get everything out, but like I mainly got everything. There was a couple of broken items. I can't believe you did that. I mean, it's not stealing. Trisha did offer it to you. Yeah, I was just taking what was rightfully mine. She was putting it in the trash. And now tell me if this part's crazy. I love what I do. I love planning for people. I was thinking that I'm going to start a business that offers decor packages and day of coordination. And I can contact all of my couples and just give them a heads up about what's going on and then see if they still want help on their wedding day. Alyssa, that's brilliant. You really are just so good at what you do. I'm sure everyone is going to want to hire you. What about you? You walked in here like you needed to tell me something. Oh, you'll find this so funny. I called Roy and he was an a-hole like usual. And he tried to bully me into paying me the $4,000, being like, oh, if you go to court with me, I'll win. I've been in a lot of court cases. You don't stand a chance. Just pay the fee. And they're changing the name to DEF venue. It's so messy. But then I played into it and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe we should go to court. And he started backpedaling so hard. He probably has no idea that our aunt is a lawyer. Exactly. I literally called Aunt Molly afterwards. She assured me that if I do take him to court that we would win. And she's going to attend the meeting that I'm having with them on Friday as my aunt and not my lawyer for planning support. This is evil. So good. Yeah, and now that I know that they don't have the decorations, I have a plan for that during our meeting. Fast forward to Friday at the meeting. Thank you so much for meeting with us today. I'm Roy, the new owner. Hi, I'm Amanda, and this is my fiance, Adam. Hi, sir. And who's this lovely woman also with the group? Is this your mom? Hi, no, I'm Aunt Molly. I've been helping them with planning, and I just figured it would be important for me to be in the room today so that I could hear everything that's going on. It sounds like you've had a rough start with your business. I can assure you, all of you, that we are working very hard to make sure you and all of our clients know what's going on. We want it to be a smooth transition and a beautiful wedding day for you. That is so great to hear. I'm really looking forward to diving into everything. Where's Trisha? She's supposed to be at this meeting, correct? Yes, she is supposed to be in this meeting, but she's actually caught up in another meeting with a different client. I'm sure she'll be in just a minute. Okay, great. I think we should wait for her. You know, I think it's very important that all of the people that are going to be here on the wedding day are in the room. And she's the new coordinator, so we really want to ask her quite a few questions for clarification. She has massive shoes to fill after Alyssa was let go. Yeah, you know, we tried to keep Alyssa on for training and to help us with some of the weddings, but she declined. Oh, that's so weird you say that. Because she told me that you wanted her to come here and train everybody for free. Oh, no, that must have been a little misunderstanding. Oh, there's our girl. There's Trisha. She's coming in now. Oh, my God, Dad, you won't believe it. The barista messed up my order. I asked for oat milk, and you know what they gave me? 2%. So then I parked my car. I walked in, and I had some choice words with the manager there. She looked like she was in high school. Can you believe that? Anyways, who are these people? Enough, Trisha. These are our clients for the 11 o'clock meeting. It's 11:10. I thought you were on another meeting, remember? No, I told you I was getting my nails done. I was grabbing coffee. So which one's the bride? Like, which one's the bride? Me. I'm the bride. My name is Amanda. We've spoken on the phone a couple times. Yeah, I remember you. The one who was all sad because her cousin got fired or whatever, right? Yes, that's me. But you were calling for something else, right? Like, you were too poor to make the payment or something? My dad called you about that, right? Yes, your dad did call me about that. And it seemed that it was just an error in your system, like I said. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's get to it. Meanwhile, at Alyssa's house. Hi, bride and groom. I don't mean to overstep, but I wanted to reach out and see if you have heard about what's happening at ABC Venue. I was recently let go, and they have a new manager taking over all of the weddings. I only know this because I'm helping my cousin plan her wedding there, and things seem a bit chaotic. If at any point you feel confused or you need extra support, please reach out to me. I would be happy to help you. And if not, I hope you have the most beautiful wedding ever. really hope this is more help than hurt. I hope I'm not doing the wrong thing. Meanwhile, back in the meeting, I'm glad we're all able to get together. I just want to make sure that you guys are comfortable and that we answer all of your questions. Now, Trisha here has all of the information for your wedding day, and I'm sure she's going to be happy to answer any specifics. Oh, was I supposed to bring that here to this meeting? I'm sorry, I don't have anything with me, but I'm sure I can answer your questions. They can't be that hard. Oh, well, don't worry. I actually printed 5 copies. We've highlighted the areas of concern from the contract and then also a lot of questions on the layout and the decorations. Thanks, Aunt Molly. You know, I think my biggest concern is Alyssa's assistant. Her name was Caitlin. She was going to be holding our hand through the whole day, running our rehearsal, lining us up. The day of, she was setting everything out, cleaning everything up. Literally our go-to gal here at the venue. And I just wanted to confirm if that's going to be you, Trisha, if you have an assistant. Yes, Trisha will definitely be your point of contact from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. Wait. I thought that I just had to be here to kick things off and like make sure whatever's on the paper's happening. You know, I wasn't planning to do, setting anything out or cleaning stuff up or being here until the end of the night. That's a really long day. Trisha, we talked about this. You wanted the role of this job specifically. It requires hard work and dedication. So is that a yes? Well, I can't really commit to that right now. Your wedding's like 2 months away. I don't know what kind of plans I'm going to have the weekend of your wedding. That's very concerning. It's very concerning to me and my niece, because if you look here in the contract, we actually highlighted it here. It states that on-site coordination is included in the overall package, and it states here very clearly that there will be a staff member on site starting at 12 p.m., staying all the way until 11:30 p.m. when cleanup is completed. We do need to know who will be here, the names or name of whomever is in charge, coordinating. Oh, it does state that here. I wasn't aware of that verbiage. Put Trisha's name for now, and if Trisha's not here, I'll be doing the work. Okay, so Trisha and Roy. My next biggest area that I'm concerned about is the decorations. Last week when I met with Alyssa, we looked through a couple of different options and I just wasn't sure on which one I wanted to pick. So I was hoping I could see them again. We purchased the package that includes decorations and candles on every single table. Okay, great. That doesn't seem like a problem. Trisha, after this meeting, can you take them to see whatever they need to see? I'm not sure what type of decorations we have. Okay, that'd be great. We were looking at the lanterns or the pillar candles. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to do either of those options. We don't have that stuff anymore. Trisha, what do you mean we don't have that stuff anymore? It's written here that we need to provide them with the decorations. So just take them to the decorations. Why wouldn't we have them? I threw it out. I needed to make space for my new office. I told you this. I told you that there was a bunch of junk in a closet. Can you pay for a dumpster so I can get rid of it? And I did that. So, sorry, you're going to have to plan your own decor. You have plenty of time, though. 2 months. Plenty of time to figure that out. You know, part of the reason that we booked here was how convenient it was. We did not budget for decorations for every table because the venue was providing that. If you guys are unable to provide the decorations, I think it would only be appropriate for you to give us a partial refund so we can use that money to buy decorations. Well, I agree. 100%. I mean, it's clearly written here. Well, how much are you thinking? Like $100, $200? I mean, we have 30 tables. I would say $30 to $50 per table. $30 to $50 per table? That seems a bit much. $30 to $50 per table? That's like a lot of money. You already have the family discount. Well, I mean, $30 to $50 per table isn't really that much. Honestly, that wouldn't even cover real flowers for the table. I'm going to lean into something else. Well, you know what? I actually pulled some numbers before we came here, just in case something like this would come up. And the average per table is about $125 per table. So that would be a refund of about $3,000. And I printed everything out so that you could see the items we would need to purchase. Oh, wow. You really did all the work here. You know what? $30 per table doesn't seem bad at all. And I really think that $50 per table sounds pretty nice. So how about we call it $1,500 refund? Sure, $1,500. That will not be a problem at all. See, Trisha, this is a learning lesson. You don't make rash decisions like you did because it can come around and bite us in the bum, you know? I'm sorry, what were you guys saying? I was in this group text here. So much drama. And I was reading it. What were we talking about? The centerpieces? Wow, okay. Yes, the centerpieces. Your dad is going to refund us $1,500. We will then purchase our own centerpieces. Great. And I think the last section here that we just wanted to make sure we were good with was access to the bridal suite. We had arranged with Alyssa early access, and the venue was going to be providing some drinks and snacks. Yeah, that should be no problem. Okay, good. We just wanted to make sure, because that would mean we need to be on site at 6:30 a.m. for hair and makeup. So we'll need the doors unlocked at that time. Yes, sure. That's fine. Are we done here? Seems like you got all that you wanted, because my phone is going off back at my desk. Just while we've been sitting here, I've gotten 5 missed calls. Yeah, I think we're good here. My Aunt Molly will send a recap email talking about everything that we discussed here and what we agreed upon. I want to make sure we have it in writing. It's all typed up and ready to go. Perfect. Good. Gotta go. Trisha, I'm gonna come talk to you in just a minute. So sorry, you guys are like her first wedding. And yes, please send the email recap. Trisha heads back to her desk. Hi, this is Trisha from ABC Venue. How can I help you? Hi, I'm just calling because there are some rumors flying around that ABC Venue was bought by somebody else, and we hadn't really heard anything, and we're a bit concerned. Well, yeah, it was bought. What's the big concern? Well, we were never contacted about this, and this seems kind of like a big deal. Oh my God, why is everybody so dramatic? Anyways, how did you even hear that we were bought? I'm assuming you haven't looked at the local Facebook pages yet, have you? Are you even talking about a Facebook group? There is an anonymous post on Facebook that talks about this venue and how there's been some big changes, and one of the brides was reaching out to see if anybody else had heard anything. Okay, well, that doesn't sound so bad. What, so you're doing the dirty work and calling to confirm that? No, all of us brides started commenting on it. We started switching our information, and we realized that none of us have been contacted. And we thought that was a little weird, a little unprofessional. I mean, I get married there in 3 weeks. Oh my God, I know who did this. You were probably working with some dumb girl named Alyssa, right? No, I don't know who Alyssa is. I was working with a Renee. I actually have her cell, so I texted her, and she did confirm that she was fired. Well, I think you guys all just need to stop stressing. Whoever you guys were all working with before has been replaced by me. I'm Trisha. If you need anything, you can call this number. Yeah, I do need something. I'd like to come in and meet with you. Fine. Just email me what day and time works for you. Hey, honey, who was calling you so many times? One of the bridezillas that's booked here? And I looked in my email. I had 3 emails from different brides saying they saw some Facebook post. Everybody is so dramatic. They're all mad that nobody from ABC Venue called them. It doesn't matter. I just replaced who they were working with before. It's no big deal. You didn't call any of them. None of the weddings coming up. You didn't contact anybody? Trisha, I told you last week that should have been your #1 priority. Okay, well, I was busy. I was redoing the office area. I had to deal with that Alyssa girl. And now I have 8 or 9 people calling me and emailing me. Ugh. Trisha, you told me this is what you wanted to do with your life. You wanted to be an event planner. This is your time to do your job. Well, now that I'm working here, I don't know if I really like it. It's really hard. I don't want to deal with all these mean people. You either get your act together or I'm cutting you off. I need you to start calling everyone, emailing them, lie. I don't care. This is terrible for the business. A terrible start for you. I'm not kidding. You get your act together or I'm cutting you off. This is the 5th thing you said you wanted to do. Dad, you wouldn't do that to me. I'm your little girl. You're really gonna cut me off, right? I am. This is ridiculous. You're starting to make me look very bad, and I'm sick of it. Fine. I'm on it. I'm gonna call everybody today. Or maybe I'll respond to the Facebook chatter. I can't believe they're saying that about me. I'm just gonna add a post here. Hey, y'all. I'm also getting married at ABC Venue. And honestly, I've been having a wonderful experience since the new ownership came in. Super helpful and attentive. I don't think there's anything to worry about at all. Trisha is amazing. Have a beautiful wedding day, guys. They'll never know it was from me. Meanwhile, it's crazy. Every single one of my brides wants to hire me as their coordinator. They hadn't heard anything about ABC Venue changing ownership, and they've all reached out to her to try to get clarification. And so far, she hasn't responded to any of them. Jesus, I'm so happy I hired your assistant, Caitlin. I know for a fact Trisha is not going to be there all day. I don't even know if she's going to show up. It seemed like she had other plans. Yeah, and honestly, I'll give you all of the decorations for free. So don't worry about paying me. Oh, absolutely not. I'm paying you for those. I feel like you need to be paid for your effort of dumpster diving. Plus, you could take some of this money and buy more decor. Grow your business. You deserve that. You're amazing. Oh my God. I set alerts on that Facebook chat with everyone talking about ABC Venue. Trisha just commented on it. I think she thought she was anonymous. It's literally her profile acting like she's a bride. I'm screenshotting this and sending this to Aunt Molly. She honestly is dumber than I thought. A few weeks go by and Amanda feels totally fine in planning, and she finally decides to give Trisha a call. Hey, Trisha. Hello? Who is this? It's Amanda, your bride for next week. Are you okay? Fine. I'm just dandy, just dealing with a couple of cancellations and some angry past clients. Everything's great. What do you need? Oh, I was just calling to confirm that we did hire a day of coordinator. She'll handle most of the personal items, but obviously she can't handle the venue. So I just wanted to confirm that we'll have the doors unlocked and ready at 6:30 a.m. with the mimosa bar and the pastries ready to go. Sure, yeah, whatever. We'll have that for you. And what do you mean you hired somebody? There's no reason to hire anybody. I work here. You don't need to be bringing people in to do my job. Well, to be completely frank, we got off on a very wrong foot, and I feel more comfortable having an additional person here. Like I said, she won't step over the line at all when it comes to the venue. She's going to handle all of our personal items, the decorations, the table assignments, all of that. Okay. And who did you hire? Because I swear to God, if it's Wonderful Planning by Alyssa, I'm going to lose it. Oh, that's my cousin's company, Wonderful Planning by Alyssa. She said that she's done 3 weddings there, and her brides have been ecstatic. And yeah, it is them, but it's not Alyssa, it's her assistant, Caitlin. Well, I just want to warn you that I was maybe going to implement a new rule that if you were a past employee here, that you can't come in and be working a wedding here. It's against the company rules. Are you serious? My cousin basically told me that she's saved you quite a few times from a wedding disaster. Why would you ban her from coming in and helping make people's days successful? Well, maybe because she's just making me look bad. And my dad's all down my back yelling at me because she's doing such a good job and it's making me look like I'm not trying hard enough. And I am. I'm trying really hard. I just really have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. With that last comment, I think I'm going to keep Wonderful Planning by Alyssa. But everything on the form is correct. Just confirming that 6:30 a.m. the doors will be unlocked. Okay. Yep, 6:30, doors will be unlocked. And I'll be here, just so you know, all day, doing my job really well. And I'd appreciate it if you give us a good review. Well, after the wedding, I think I'll give an honest review about my experience. Honest. That is something that I don't really want to hear. Okay, I'll see you next week. Next week rolls around and it's 6:30 a.m. You guys stay in the car. I'm just going to go make sure the doors are unlocked. Then I'll come help grab everything, okay? Just as I thought. Hey, everybody. I was just going to suggest that you guys go off and grab some coffee and then head back here, and then we should be good to go. What do you mean? Hair and makeup starts in like 15 minutes. Is something the matter? The doors are currently locked, but no big deal. I am going to call Trisha and I'm going to call Roy and make sure that they can get the doors unlocked. So like I said, here's my card. Go ahead and just get coffee for everybody and then head back here and we should be good to go. Are you serious right now? I knew they were going to F up my wedding day. Listen, this is one small bump in the road. And if this is the worst thing that happens on your wedding day, we're good. So go get the stuff. They leave. She immediately calls Trisha. Voicemail. I'm going to call her again. Hello? Who is calling me so early in the morning? Hi, Trisha. This is Alyssa. I'm just calling because we are at the venue, but the doors are locked. And it's actually 6:35 a.m. Are you on your way? No, I'm not on my way. I just woke up. I actually don't even know where I am. I went out last night. I have to jump in the shower and get myself ready and then I can drive in. No, that's not going to work. We have hair and makeup that's arriving at 6:45. So that's in 10 minutes. I'm going to need you to unlock the doors. Just push the hair and makeup back. Come on. I am just so hungover. I'll be in soon though. So just hang out in the parking lot or whatever you guys plan to do. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to call your dad. No, please don't do that. I told you I can get ready and I'll be there in an hour and a half. Please don't call my dad. Well, that's not going to work for us. If you can't get here in 10 minutes, then I'm calling your dad. She hangs up and immediately calls Roy. Good morning, this is Roy. Who's calling? Hi, Roy. This is Alyssa. My cousin is getting married at the venue this weekend. I'm not working it, but I'm just, helping them for hair and makeup in the morning. The doors were supposed to be unlocked at 6:30, but the doors are locked and it's now 6:38. Is there any way that you could get down here and unlock the doors? Oh my gosh. No, I'm actually on vacation. Trisha was supposed to be there. She promised me that she was going to be there. She was going to get her stuff together. I am so sorry about this. Listen, we used to have a key hidden on the side of the building. I'm not sure if you guys still have it there, if you changed the locks, but if it's still there, am I able to use it to get in? Oh my gosh, yes. Feel free. We did not change the locks, and if you had a hidden key somewhere, they did not tell us about that. Please use it to get in. And again, I am so sorry about Trisha, and thank you for covering for us. Oh, I'm not covering for you, but I will pick up the slack because I want my cousin to have the best wedding day ever. You'll definitely be hearing from our family, I'm sure. I think you should just cut Trisha some slack. This is her first time doing anything like this. I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of people are done cutting her some slack. She has zero customer service skills, and she's not really meant for this kind of job. I don't think you're a bad guy at all, Roy. But this is a business, and a lot of people are putting a lot of money into your hands so that their wedding day can be magical. And so far, my experience as a planner working with your venue has been so to very negative. Wow. Okay, honesty. Honesty is good. Alyssa, after I get back from vacation, would you be open to possibly sitting down for coffee and having a more professional conversation? Because I do agree that Trisha's not meant for this type of work. Possibly. Losing my job at ABC Venue was really devastating. But it also inspired me to take a leap of faith on my own. And I'm really happy with what I'm doing. I'll email you, though. She unlocks the door and they get in. Thank God you are here, Alyssa. When you guys did the mimosa and the pastries, did you guys store them in the kitchen area? Because I ordered that for all of us as a little surprise. No, actually, when I was the coordinator here, it was our job that morning. We would kind of pick up the supplies and set it all up. But Trisha's not here. So why don't you guys all get started on hair and makeup? I am going to meet Caitlin. We will grab everything and bring it back. They go and grab all the supplies, and Trisha finally rolls in. Happy wedding day. Looks like you guys got all settled in nicely. Yeah, we did, thanks to Alyssa and Caitlin, who went and grabbed all of the supplies for the mimosa bar and the pastry bar that we ordered through you guys. Shoot, I forgot. Honestly, I did buy the champagne and stuff last night, but I ended up drinking it. Shh. But it looks like you guys are all good here, so I can just clean everything up if you guys are done eating and having drinks. No, we're just gonna leave it there. We're all still eating and drinking what we brought in. Oh, okay. I'm starving. Can I have some? No, sorry. Then, I guess I'll just starve to death. Will you guys have tons of pastries and champagne to drink? Trisha, can I talk to you in the hallway really quickly? Sure, I guess. They go to the hallway. Oh, you brought your little minion Caitlin along. Hi, Trisha. So, what do you need to talk to me about? I'm here. You guys are here again, and I'm going to be heading to my office. Well, I just wanted to talk to you about setup. You just rolled in and it's 9 o'clock. I know staff is coming around 9:30, 10, and we're just confirming that tables will be in place by 11:30, because then Caitlin's going to have all the vendors come in to start decorating. Why would staff be coming in? You guys are here, and you're so good at your job. I'm here as backup. If you guys want the tables up by 11:30, just go ahead and get them. You know where they're at. Are you telling me you didn't schedule staff for today? Because that's really not funny. Usually there's 3 or 4 staff people here. They set up the tables, they set up the chairs, they help with the load in, and you're overseeing that, of course. So are they coming at 9:30 or what? They're not coming, okay? They're not coming. I have no idea why, but they all quit this past week, and I didn't have time to hire anybody new. And I knew that you guys were going to be here, and you know where all this stuff is. You're very familiar with our building, so I figured it was fine. Okay. This is not ideal at all, and this is something that should have been brought to our attention yesterday so that we could have hired some people to come help set up since you were having issues here at the venue. But honestly, I'm not surprised that we're finding out right now, but thank you for letting us know. Yeah, that's my job. I'm here in case there's an emergency or whatever, since you're just so good at what I do. You won't be needing me, I'm sure. So I'm just gonna go to my office and get some work done. Just come in and get me if you need me. I moved into that old decor closet. Okay. Okay, so who do we know that might come here and help us set up? I can text Dylan, Sean, I can ask Sue. I know Eleanor also wants to get into weddings, and she just texted me the other day asking if we had anything going on. Great, great, contact them. I'll also contact our friends that still worked at the venue, see if any of them are available, and tell them we'll pay them $25 an hour. We'll need 4 people for about 3 hours, and another 4 people for about 8 hours. I'm on it, boss. I'm gonna go check in with my cousin really quickly. Let's meet up in about 5. Hey guys, is everybody doing good here? I'm doing great now. Trisha's here, they're gonna start setting up, hair and makeup's here, food and drinks are here. Can you just ask Trisha to not come near me all day? Not a problem. And I think if you're okay with it, I'm just gonna do my own hair and makeup. There's a couple of things that I wanna help Caitlin with, so I'll be back in just a bit. Oh no, you have to get your hair and makeup done. You already paid for it. Okay, but just move me to the way end. So wherever I was at in the schedule, just move me to the back. Like I said, Caitlin just needs a hand with a couple of things. And once I wrap all of that up, then I'll be back. Well, isn't that what Trisha's here for? She can help her. Come on, I want you to get ready with me. Okay. I just need 45 minutes. That's it, 45 minutes and I'll be back. I promise. I don't want to miss any more of this fabulous wedding morning. She goes and meets up with Caitlin. Okay, the boys texted back. They are on the way. Great, and Eleanor and Sue are going to get here at 1. And Derek texted. He said he can come at 11:30. Thank God. Let's at least get a jump start on everything. And then when the boys get here, I need to leave to do my hair and makeup. I didn't want to tell Amanda that Trisha did this, so I'm just going to be with you for the next 30 minutes. When the guys get here, I'm heading back. Noted. Perfect. I just thought of something. We don't have the key for the table and chair closet. I bet Trisha has it. Yeah, remember we used to hang it by the door? Yes, I'm going to head there now. I'll be back in 5. She heads to retrieve the key. Why are all the lights off? Trisha, are you in here? Are you freaking kidding me? Is it even worth waking her up? No, but I will video it. Yeah, she's asleep. Don't mind me. I'm just grabbing the key. Thanks, Trisha. The boys arrive and they get the whole room set up with no problem. Getting ready goes so smooth, and Amanda does a room reveal. Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so good. Caitlin, Alyssa, you guys are so amazing. We're so happy that you love it. You deserve it. You deserve the best day. Yeah, and we weren't going to let anybody ruin that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I fell asleep. Oh my. You guys work fast. Did you do all of this just you two? The room looks incredible. What? Haven't you been out here helping them? Yeah, Trisha. Where were you? Wait, I'm so confused. How did you guys get all the tables and chairs set up by yourselves? And how'd you get the key to the closet? Wait a second. Am I being punked? Really though, how did you guys do this? Just the 2 of you. That's impossible. What do you mean just the 2 of them? You're telling me you didn't help and your staff didn't help? Well, I would have helped, but I fell asleep. And the staff here would have also helped, but they all quit or something. It's nobody wants to work these days. Wait, Alyssa, why didn't you say anything to me? I didn't feel like it was something you should stress over. And look, it's not. Everything's together. Everything's perfect. Yeah, luckily your cousin has really good connections. And people are happy to work for her when she calls and she needs help. Yeah, we actually ended up calling in some of our old friends, and they came. It did help that we know this building like the back of our hands. Are you kidding me? You called some of the staff that quit here to help set up? That's not fair. Why will they work for you, but they won't work for me? Maybe because you're unprofessional and you don't treat people with respect. Those would just be the 2 things on the top of my list. Well then, it looks like my work here's done. I don't know if you care or not, but I might head out early. I'm not really feeling well. You have got to be kidding me. After everything we've gone through here, and everybody going above and beyond to make my day great, you are totally fine with just leaving after you promised you would be here all day to help my day be successful. Is your dad here? I feel like I need to say something to him. No, he's not here. He's on vacation. Is it really worth calling my dad? No harm, no foul. There's literally no problems here. Amanda, let me handle this. You're right. We're not going to contact your dad. Good. We're not going to contact your dad today. But he did say he gets back from vacation on Wednesday, so we'll be contacting him then. I just really don't think that's necessary. I'll fill him in with everything that was going on. I really am sorry for all of the minor bumps in the road, but your day's going to be perfect, so let's just forgive and forget. That's not how I operate. The rest of the day goes smooth, and Trisha ends up leaving the wedding early. Roy comes back from vacation and sends an email asking for a review of how the wedding went. Hey, Dad, I was hoping I could talk to you before you start your workday. I have just like a small request. Honey, my workday started 3 hours ago. What could you possibly need? I was hoping that we could just skip sending the review requests. Last weekend was just, one of my off days. And things didn't go exactly to plan. I don't think Alyssa really likes me. I think she'll give me a bad review on purpose. Honey, what are you talking about? I already sent those. I sent those first thing at 7 a.m. Wait, what do you mean you sent them? I came here to tell you not to send them. I just don't think they're going to give us an honest review. What do you mean? Honey, did something happen on Saturday that wasn't good? Alyssa had emailed me some pictures and everything looked great. Besides the sleeping in past your alarm, I didn't hear from you all day, so I assumed everything was fine. Well, yeah, things were fine. They ended fine. Okay then, are you sure there's nothing you need to tell me? No, not at all. I'm sure. Let's just hope that they don't make up a bunch of lies if they review us. I don't think they will. And honey, like I said, I'm really proud of you. The pictures look stunning. I'm sure you have tons of other stuff to do today. I'll be in my office just kind of catching up on stuff I just grabbed the mail too. Hey, Alyssa. I know you probably got an email from my dad today asking for a review. I was hoping that maybe you would just skip the review. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you don't review us, I will Venmo you $500. Are you freaking kidding me? Screenshot that and send that to my Aunt Molly. Sorry, Trisha. Too late. I already filled out my review. And I'm pretty sure Amanda did as well. No. Great. Thanks. He starts to go through the mail. Trisha, get in here. Hey, Dad, what's the matter? I'm assuming maybe those reviews came through? I know they're probably not what you were hoping for, but we can get them scrubbed from the internet. I know there's definitely ways we can say that the review is fake, based on false terms, and Google removes that stuff, I think. Or can't we just pay somebody to do that? No, what are you talking about, the reviews? I didn't get an alert for those yet. I was calling you in here because we got a letter that we are being sued in court. Sued in court? Over what? Who could possibly be suing us? The letter here says they're represented by Molly Strange. I don't know who that is. And it's 6 couples from the venue, including the couple from the past weekend. I thought everything went fine. Why would they be suing us? I have no idea. I'm livid. Is serious, Trisha. Serious for me and serious for our business. Dad, I know. I get it. I'm mad. I'm as mad as you are, and I'm as confused as you are. Well, we need to be on the same page here. So if anything happened over the weekend that you think could make us look bad, that they would have proof of, then you need to tell me now. No, honestly, I swear. Everything worked itself out. There was a couple bumps in the road, just like a normal event day, but nothing out of the ordinary. When I tell you the bride was ecstatic with how the wedding looked, she was ecstatic. Okay, good, because this is it. If we lose this court case, I'm selling. So far, this business has not been good for you or me. Well, I wouldn't lie to you, Dad. He calls his lawyer, and the court requests that they turn in all the security footage. And Trisha sees her dad pulling the tapes. So do you, really need me tomorrow at court? Or, do you do this on your own? Because, my friends asked if I could go out on the boat. Trisha, are you kidding me? Of course I need you. There are several statements and events that you worked, that you were here for, that you will need to testify on. The lawyer already told you that. Yeah, but what if I'm sick? You're not sick, and I will not lie under oath. Anyways, I have to pull all of this footage and submit it before 5 p.m. What footage? What footage are you pulling? Well, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know how to pull security footage, but we have all these ring cameras all over the place, and the court is demanding that we turn it in. Do you know how to pull footage from here? Me? Yeah, I do. I'm very tech savvy. I think I learned this in a course I took in college, so why don't you just let me handle all the security footage? I'll pull everything we have, and then I can email it over and I'll copy you. Does that help? I just want to be a lot of help, Dad. Yes, that would help. I need to go grab a coffee and turn in all the emails. He leaves. I can't give them the security footage. I'll just delete it. And I'll tell my dad there was an error on the cameras. Yeah, that will be good. Oh, okay, honey. Sorry I was so frustrated earlier. I just needed a little caffeine. Did you get everything figured out? Yeah, I did. I pulled everything we had. The cameras seemed to be working in the morning, But it's weird. A couple of the cameras go out around like 11:30 and they don't come back on until Monday. I pulled all the angles though that we had, and I'll submit them to the judge and I'll copy you. Great. We're really gonna have to show our good side tomorrow. Welcome to Wedding Court. I'm Judge Spidey, and today we'll be hearing the case of 6 couples versus ABC venue. I'm kind of nervous. Are you here to support Amanda and Ryan? Yes, I'm here to support them and represent them. Wait, I thought you were their aunt. I am their aunt, and I'm also their attorney. Good luck. I'll see you up there. Dad, can you ask her where she got her blazer? It's so cute. Shut up, Trisha. Molly, we'd like to call you up, please. Yes, Your Honor. I am very happy to be defending my couples today. Even with all of their unfortunate circumstances that occurred, I think this case will speak for itself. Yes. Can you explain how you got to be involved in all of these issues with ABC Venue? I just want to come out here and say before we get into it that we are no longer ABC Venue, so I think a lot of what we talk about today is not going to stand because we have officially, as of last month, changed our name to DEF Venue. And it's like definitely the best venue in town. Get it? Def? DEF? Quiet in the courtroom. It does not matter that you have legally changed the name of the venue. Everything that stands in the contracts as ABC Venue applies, even with the name change. I'm not sure where you got that idea. Well, Your Honor, before I was so rudely interrupted, my niece is one of the couples that had their wedding at ABC Venue. And although it ended up being a very successful day, there were many breaches of contract. Would you care to explain or expand on those? Yes. First, the venue tried to charge my clients $4,500 extra. Not only did they do this to my niece and nephew, they also did this to every client that's on the list, charging anywhere between $1,500 to $5,000 extra. Oh, okay. They also had a very unprofessional and unreliable coordinator. And I think we've all worked with very difficult people. But this person slept through their alarm, did not unlock the building, did not have any staff to work an event, and actually slept during the event. All of the setup. Whoa, Your Honor. We should not be able to just throw lies out into the courtroom. It may be true that she missed waking up and unlocking the doors, but she did not sleep on the job. Come on now. Let's roll the clip that was submitted into evidence. Oh my God, that's a terrible angle of me. Are you kidding me? What? It's the truth. That angle is terrible of me. Did you see how fat my face looked? I don't care what your face looked like. Did you seriously fall asleep at work while you were the only person on site? Falling asleep and dozing off, I think, are like 2 completely different things. Dad, I didn't mention it because it's not a big deal. Enough from you. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You have such an outburst like that in the courtroom. I'm just learning about that for the very first time. I figured that might be the case. Next person I would like to call to the stand would be the bride, Amanda, and the coordinator, Trisha. Thank you, Your Honor. And Trisha, it's your turn to come up to the stand. Oh, am I up? Sorry, 1 second. Don't they do like caricature drawings of us? I want to look good. Trisha, please make your way to the stand. Okay, I'm coming, I'm ready. Trisha, can you confirm if that's you in the video that's up on the screen? It is, Your Honor. But can I say that's not the best angle of me? No, that's probably why you need me to reconfirm. Yes, that is me though. And were you sleeping in this photo? Yes, I was. But it was just a very short amount of time. 3-4 hours tops. You know, I had gone out the night before and I was not feeling my best. So I decided to be more professional, take a nap, regroup, and then I'd come out. That's enough, Trisha. Now, Amanda, can you confirm who was supposed to be on site managing and working your event based off of what was written in the contract? The contract stated that there would be a person available to work our event from the start to finish of our wedding day. We asked for clarification of this in a meeting with Roy and Trisha, where Trisha was listed as the main point of contact, and if Trisha would be unavailable, then Roy would be taking her place. So I was under the impression that Trisha would be taking the lead. If she needed extra support, Roy would be on site as well. Well, Your Honor, you know, people deserve a vacation. That's all I'm going to say. I needed a break, and it's just unfortunate it happened the weekend of her wedding. What's unfortunate is that neither you or Trisha fulfilled that part of the contract. Well, I was there though, so technically I was on site. Okay, Trisha. Now, Amanda, what time was Trisha supposed to be on site? 6:30 a.m. We had confirmed that we were renting the bridal suite early. We had ordered mimosas and pastries and for the doors to be unlocked at 6:30 a.m. I talked to her on the phone that week and she confirmed that we were good to go. Okay. And Trisha, this is a yes or no answer. We don't need to deliberate. Were you on site at 6:30 a.m. to unlock the doors and greet them to come in? No. And did you provide the mimosa bar and pastries that they had paid for and ordered through you? Also, no. But to be fair, I had a really terrible day on Friday, and I actually did go up and pick up the champagne. I just ended up drinking it myself. Oh my God. My last question for you, Trisha. Did you schedule staff to work the event? There was no staff to schedule. Everyone quit. You can't get me there. Okay, that's all we need from you. Honey, what do you mean all the staff quit? Since when? We have 8 employees that work for us. Well, they all got mad when I asked them to clean my office and rearrange it, and they walked out. You were on vacation anyways. I didn't want to bother you. I figured they'd come groveling back for their jobs this week, but, they didn't. Okay. You're digging yourself a hole here, honey. And you also dug me a hole, so. The last person I would like to call up to the stand is Alyssa. Yes, Your Honor. Is it true that you and your assistant set up and decorated the whole space without Trisha? Yes, it is. Is it true that you were the one that got the supplies for the mimosa bar and the pastries and brought them in so that your cousin could enjoy them? Yes, that's true. Is it accurate to say that you called Roy for assistance immediately when Trisha wasn't there? Yes, when Trisha didn't answer her phone, I knew we needed to get into the building, so I called Roy because we were under the assumption that Roy would be there in person if Trisha wasn't, and unfortunately, he wasn't there. However, he did give me permission to use the keys. So we got in, I'm familiar with the building, and I got it set up and ready to go. Is it safe to say that if you and your assistant were not working the wedding, that the wedding day might have been disastrous? I would agree wholeheartedly with that statement, but I would never let that happen. Not for my cousin or any of my other clients that have their wedding planned at ABC/DEF venue. I think that's all we need to hear. Thank you so much. Roy, I did have one question. We received the video footage from your venue. Is there any reason that the videos were deleted for the wedding day and the day following? Nothing was deleted, I can tell you that much. My daughter pulled the footage, and for some reason, our cameras were malfunctioning. I do regret to inform you that we were just asking for the surveillance footage to confirm that there wasn't any fishy business going on, and the camera servers actually did have all of the footage. And we were able to confirm that the video footage provided was deleted, showing that maybe you were trying to hide something. Trisha? I'm sorry, Your Honor. That was not my intent at all. I had no clue if that's what Trisha decided to do. Seems you're a bit clueless about quite a few things. And with that, I will give my final verdict. The couples win versus ABC Venue. And ABC Venue will be refunding every single client's fees within a reasonable time frame, which would be within the next 6 to 8 months. And I highly suggest you evaluate who's doing your business for you, or maybe give them the proper training. So is this over? Did we lose or whatever? Yeah. We lost, and it looks like you just lost your job, and I'll be selling the business. 6 months later. Hey, Aunt Molly. The grand reopening tomorrow. What do you think of the sign? 123 Lane. I love it. I'm so happy that I got a partner with you in this business. I think you are going to do wonders with this building, and your clients are in good hands, too. The end.